There was a time of my life where I was trading crypto every single day and it was so fun and I made a lot of money, but it was also the most psychotic time of my life. I don't think you guys understand the reality of trading crypto every single day and how damaging it is for a human brain, because literally all you're doing is staring at your computer or multiple computer screens, plus your phone, plus Twitter, plus Discord sometimes, plus Telegram for 20 hours a day. That's it. You're not sleeping, you're not eating, you're not leaving your desks. The only thing that you're doing is staring at a chart. You're sorry, you're going on Twitter, listening to Twitter Space, which is basically like a live podcast. You're listening to that to figure out what are people buying, what are people selling, what is going to be the next trend in the market. At the same time, you're reading everything that happens on Twitter. At the same time, you're on 20 Telegram groups. You're trying to figure out who's telling you to buy this certain cryptocurrency because they genuinely have a good piece of information versus who's telling you to buy this cryptocurrency because they're trying to scam you. You're trying to figure out where to move your money. Maybe you put some money in this crypto token and you feel like it might go down soon, so you're trying to figure out if you leave your money there and you take it back into your account, or if you put your money on something else, what are the chances if you put your money on something else that something else is going to go up. You want to get in early enough that if it goes up you make a lot of money, but you don't want to get in too early that it's not credible yet. And then if you go in a bit later, is it too late? Is it not too late? Is it still going to go up? Is there potential for it to be a scam? You're listening to everyone around you who trades crypto and they're telling you what they're buying, sometimes they're not, and you're trying to get information, but you're also not trying to like bother them because everyone's, you know, earning their money, and you're not trying to be annoying to anyone else. And then people are constantly asking you what to buy and you want to tell them what to buy, but you also don't want to take any responsibility. So it feels like very paranoia, it feels like very psychotic, and there's something happening every second. Whether it's a bull market or a bear market, there's something happening every second. There's so many tokens being launched. You don't know who's behind them a lot of the time. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who to trust, because remember, it's an industry based on profit and on making money. So if someone's giving you an information and telling you, hey, I think you should buy this is great, even if they're your friend, a lot of the times my friend, I buy what they tell me to buy. I don't even think about it. But on Twitter and on social media, like, you don't know if they're telling you that because they're trying to scam you or not. So you're paranoid about everything. And for me, like as a woman, I didn't have friends. I didn't speak to anyone. The only people that I spoke to were people that were also traded, so I could ask them what they were buying, what they were selling. Like all of my conversations were about trading and making money. All that I was thinking of was about trading and making money, which is kind of the case now. But since I've stopped trading, I've almost been able to like control that a bit better, because I was going absolutely insane. You're constantly scared that someone is gonna get access to your wallets because maybe you clicked a certain link, so you get paranoid. You don't even click links anymore. You're paranoid about what you do with your computer. I had a second computer, I had a second phone just for that. Like it's paranoia everywhere. Maybe it's just me, maybe that I'm a bad trader, but unless you have multiple millions of dollars to dedicate to that, and you don't give a shit if you lose 1 million. Even my friends that have multiple millions of dollars are stressed. It's stressful by nature because there's so much on the line. And I was only buying memes and like trading spots. I barely did any leverage. People who do leverage, so with like a 10 multiplier, a 20 multiplier, a 50 multiplier, I can't even imagine the stress that they're going under, like perps. So that's why I kind of like stopped trading. And then at the same time, the market went kind of down and I was like, and then I lost track. If you lose a day of not following up with Twitter and with Telegram and with everything, it's like you lost 6 months. I lost, I think, a day and then a couple of days, and then I was like, can't be bothered. And also that was during the time, remember, I was extremely unhealthy. I was at a club, I was partying. Sometimes I would wake up, half of my money is gone because I missed something, because I was asleep, or because, you know, I was traveling. Sometimes I would get on the plane, by the time I land, the money's gone. By the time maybe while I was on the flight, something went up, but I couldn't sell. So I felt like I had wasted, you know, I hated myself. I felt like I should have been at home. Like every time I wasn't behind my computer, I was stressed, basically, to put it simply. So then I was like, well, let me just get a job. I mean, I always had jobs back and forth, but then I hated jobs because everyone was also psychotic. When the crypto market goes well, everyone, no matter where you work in crypto, everyone is like this intense because they're trying to get every opportunity that they can to launch a product and make money. And then when the crypto market is down, everyone is like this and they're stressed because there's no money and they're stressed and we have to save costs and whatever. Like, crypto is psychotic. Maybe I should talk more about this. Crypto is an absolutely insane industry. Like, it's insane.